The following portion of Daytime is sponsored by Millennium Physician Group.
If you are one of the 93 million Americans living with high cholesterol, you're probably always looking for ways to achieve healthier levels. Our next guest says controlling cholesterol is a work in progress and that little changes can make a big difference. Here to tell us more is Dr. Nektarios Demetriou with Millennium Physician Group. Doctor, thank you for joining us. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
So what are some things that patients need to know if they want to maintain healthier levels?
So healthy cholesterol, first off, you need to know whether it's high or low. And some people indicate they've not gone to the doctor, but they're healthy. So the question that has to be posed is, are you, and do you really know? For instance, if you have a family history of high cholesterol, your father or mother, but you're young or in your 30s and you think, my cholesterol is great, well, it may not be, because there could be genetics playing a part. So even though you're having a lot of exercise, trying to eat the right foods, you might need just that little bit more help with medication to sort of get you where you need to be. On the converse of that, you could have an individual that isn't observing any healthy things, like not exercising, eating a lot of fast food, or not doing anything, but just because they're young, they think that they're sort of immune from like a high cholesterol levels that will affect them. So my point there is saying that it's just important from a preventative standpoint to get it checked before it gets too late. So if you're young and you're worried about nothing, I would say to you, just get a baseline cholesterol check just to make sure that it's low. If you're a little bit older and you haven't been doing the right things, or you have been doing the right things, get it checked as well, because you won't know. You won't know until it's too late. So the things you can do, number one, is be aware. Number two, go to your doctor, get some cholesterol levels checked. And also, two, start looking at your diet. Start making some modifications. It's all about little changes that will help you sort of get to where you need to be.
It's been 2 minutes and I already am ashamed of myself that I have not done this yet. I've assumed too much. Just because I'm young doesn't mean anything. It could be genetics, absolutely. So what can people learn from other healthy populations around the world?
So interestingly enough, there is a group of countries, a group of locations, which are regarded as what we call blue zones. And these blue zones are very specific areas in the world where they have the highest number of centenarians living, meaning people living to 100 and beyond, but not just living to 100 and beyond, 100 and healthy. And what we've discovered is in these areas, which we can name them, I think one of them is Sardinia, off the coast of Italy. We also have Okinawa, Japan. We also have out west in the mountainous regions in California. And the fourth one is a small Greek island called Ikaria, or Ikaria. And what we've discovered with these populations of people is that they don't eat a lot of meat at all. They eat very little dairy. And for the most part, they eat a plant-based diet, like legumes, split peas, lentils, that type of thing. What we've found with that is that their cholesterol levels are very low. Even individuals that may have had high sugar who have adopted this diet, it's affected them as well. It's been able to bring down sugar levels and control levels for diabetics, etc. So there's really quite a lot of substance to this particular type of diet. And I always ask my patients, you know, if you're not really observing your diet well, but feel that you're really motivated, I would ask them to look at this diet, because it could really be life-changing.
Clearly, there are a lot of different intricacies that go into maintaining a healthy cholesterol level, which is why I need an expert like Dr. Nektarios Demetriou. Doctor, thanks much for your time. We appreciate it.
You're very welcome.
And everybody, for more information to find a physician or schedule an appointment with Millennium Physician Group, you can go to millenniumphysician.com. Daytime will be right back.
The preceding portion of Daytime was sponsored by Millennium Physician Group.